So you keep telling yourself that you lack the confidence to do the thing that you dream about doing. Maybe it's to start a business, maybe it's to film and post that video, maybe it's starting a gym, maybe it's approaching the girl, like whatever it is for you. I often hear from people that I would love to do it, but I'm not confident enough to do that. In this video, we're gonna reframe this mindset and I'm gonna make you look on things from a very different perspective. And instead of focusing on confidence, we're gonna focus on something else. And as we know, where the focus flows, everything goes. Confidence equals competence. That's all it is. Once upon a time, if you remember, you probably don't, but if you have kids, you can observe your kids or you can observe someone else's kids. But when a child is learning to hold the spoon to eat, I mean, it's a simple action that you do every day, but you don't think about it anymore because you're confident enough to hold the spoon, right? So once upon a time, you didn't know how to do it and you were creating mess. Or if you haven't spent enough time in Asian countries, let's say, you probably don't feel very comfortable eating rice with chopsticks, right? Yet there are many people who don't think much about it. For them, it's like it's a normal thing. It's as normal as for you to hold a spoon. So you see, the confidence comes from how many times we have put the reps into a particular activity. Hence, confidence equals competence. We become competent at something when we have repeated the thing again and again and again and again. So instead of seeking some abstract concept of confidence, which is like, well, one day it's there, one day it's not there, depends how we feel, depends of our chemical cocktail in our brain, depends how someone hyped us up or completely pulled us down in that day, right? So instead of seeking that, we must completely direct our full attention, our full focus towards building knowledge, building competence, and understanding that confidence comes from a compound of competence. You say you lack confidence as an excuse not to do the thing because you would like to skip those initial steps. And instead of like focusing on putting your shoes on, you're already thinking about the step number 25, right? We all would like to skip first 25 steps and be already, like, not to run the marathon, but just finish the marathon, right? But if you would just narrow down your focus and like think about what needs doing in this moment. Right now, I just need to put my shoes on. And then I have to take the first step, which is probably gonna be wobbly. And I want you to remember that we cannot see the step number 10 from the viewpoint of the step number 1. So focus first on what is in front of you and on the action that you can do right now. Repetition is the mother of skills. Repetition also dissolves disbelief, meaning the more you do, the more you repeat the thing, the more you are building the evidence that you are capable of doing that thing. Yeah, it might not be very graceful at the beginning. You might have to put 100, 1,000, 10,000 reps in to achieve the mastery that you seek to achieve, right? Because if like right now you think, I would like to do that thing, but I'm not confident enough doing that. Okay, great. But if tomorrow morning you become and you have mastery in that thing, what would you do? You would happily do the thing. And this is where it becomes very interesting. Because if you have already achieved mastery, let's imagine you have put 10,000 hours into something. And now you would be doing the thing. What you would do? The thing. You would do exactly the same thing, what is required for you to build the competence, to build towards that mastery. Action, once you are already confident, and action building towards that confidence is very similar. You are doing the thing. It's just once you already have mastery, it feels less uncomfortable, it feels much more enjoyable, but the action is pretty much the same. So what I'm saying here is remove your focus from how confident or not confident you are and focus on the action you can take right now. Trusting, believing that action will dissolve your disbelief in yourself. The action itself is building competence, and competence is building confidence. So to build towards confidence or to live your life as if you already have that confidence and act on your dreams implies doing exactly the same thing. Taking necessary action. And the difference between being at the step number 1 and at the step 150 is that step number 1 will feel very uncomfortable. And if you would like to learn more about how to embrace that initial discomfort, that initial friction, or nowadays we like to use the word cringe, go to check my next video.